Time states as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step? And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
The Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Might be looking to run. Right on the money. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Using his legs, it's Vaughn. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll go to the fullback. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Fullback's got it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to...
Touchdown, Cardinal! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
To the air, it's John. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking... dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early go. Turning it on! Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Slithers into space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Makes a man miss. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Stanford. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you would...
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Looking to throw, it's John. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, it's a fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Let's go! Let's go!
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Looking for a man, it's John. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
The Trojans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the ground with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Vaughn. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield very late in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Monroe. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quick strike complete. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfect. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the 1st down, get it out of my hand, get the 1st down.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's John. A little screen to the running back. Plows through the defense. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their 1st drive of the 3rd quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's John. Finds the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. On 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged out of the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. He's loose. Touchdown, Stanford. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Still on his feet. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll try the run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Catch in the middle, it's Terrain. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Makes his man miss. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. Running free. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were... It's literally a big game. And they play for an act, that annual contest to see which of these Bay Area schools will reign supreme. And after today, only one will be standing tall like a tree or chopping away at one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cal Bears offense will get the ball first. Harvest was bountiful on the farm the last time these two teams met as Stanford won in a blowout.
Beat down. And Cal remembers that. Stanford took advantage of it. They had the trophy, the X trophy for the whole year. They got to brag about it. They got to brag about how big of a beatdown this was. And everybody heard about it for a whole year.
Yeah, Stanford was just up and down the field last season. It was like John Elway was back there throwing seeds all over the yard. Obviously no John Elway on the field this year for Stanford, but Cal's defense knows it has got to do a better job this time around if they're going to win the big game.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. And as he throws, on target to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russ. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Stanford's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Working on the right. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He lofts one down the sideline. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? Just threw that one way too far. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. He'll set up to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Golden Bears backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Runs through the tackle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He leaves it with the back. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Golden Bears want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Pierre. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Monroe. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to run it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. The give to the fullback. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Here's a heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vaughn. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense is so well coached. Everybody understanding their assignments, especially in coverage. There was a guy designed to take the running back out of the flat. He was able to get him down right away.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. The 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pierre. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. It's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Made a defender miss. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, massive expectations when the axe is on the line, and through 2 quarters, Cal and Stanford have not disappointed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys.
Yeah, and the trophy games are fun. It's not a real axe, by the way. It's kind of a trophy with an axe on it. But this means something to them. It means something to the fans. All the pranks, all the history behind it, Palmer.
Yeah, it's really actually more of a plaque.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snacks it down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And off from the shotgun. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Setting up for the extra point, then we put them on top. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the move. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. Makes it past the marker. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too much.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win.
Oh, he's got some space.
Strong safeties are guys you can spin down and a lot of times spend a lot of time in that box, which means he's going to be in the run fit. He's going to be making tackles consistently, and he comes up. Tell you what, let's talk about big on big. A big fullback versus a big, strong safety. That's a big collision.
On the direct snap, it's Vaughn. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down will open up the final period. To the ground, he's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored. And
touchdown Cardinal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And that's kind of a lot of today's run. Right, spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Flying out to the left. 10. Touchdown, Cal. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. He wants to change this route. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Stanford! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They want to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Golden Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Huff. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Pierre. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. The Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Off the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. He might want another play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, just a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll run the screen, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gun of the game. The give to the tailback. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Cardinals can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal! Yeah! They've got the lead here in the first.
I'm in a day,
Exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. After the game, it is Stanford who will hold on to the...
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College.